now. Miranda, Lambert, everybody. Yeah. Can you hear? Do you have ears?
Oh, you have ears?
Weird.
Did you spill on
I
you?
spilled my coffee just now on my Bob Seger shirt. It's fine.
I don't even see that. If it were on the white part, that would be problematic.
That's why I don't wear white t-shirts.
Same. And then guys want to throw water all over me. And then they
Always.
always want to see me in a white t-shirt. Classic. How you been?
Okay. Oh, sorry. I put my ears on. Good.
No, it's good to see you. A couple things I wanted to mention here is that you're doing another season. It's a season to me in Vegas.
Yeah.
So next week you're starting. Is it one more or another? Is it the last one?
It's the last one.
Does the cowboy ride again though?
You know what's cool about Vegas? I feel like once you're in the Vegas club, you can always go back. So I would definitely. I'm glad to give it a break. I mean, I want it to stay fresh, and it was a good break from the road. I mean, it was like you're in one spot for 3 weeks at a time. So.
And I'm assuming you have a house out there.
Yeah, we just stay in the burbs. People are like, "How is it living in Vegas?" I'm like, "We just rent a house and live normal life."
Can you go to Starbucks or wherever you want to go and where you live?
Yeah, it's totally fine. I just walk my dog and we cook and Brendan golfs every day.
You and the dog cook? That's a crazy dog. She trains her dog. That's wild.
But it's great actually, and the weather's great. So I'm kind of, it's bittersweet that it's the last one.
Will you miss the intimacy of the Vegas shows because they are a little close? It's on you definitely a little more, and I'm assuming that it took a second to get used to as well. Because again, your shows are so big. If you're just on the road, they're massive shows.
Yeah.
Are they on you as much? Is the theaters in Vegas?
No, I love the intimacy of the theater.
Yeah.
Really, because everybody has a great seat, and we don't have any IMAG as far as the big cameras or screens or anything because it's
close enough.
Small
it doesn't
enough,
matter.
and it just feels very intimate and very, very just about live music. You know what I mean? It's like people dress to the nines at the Vegas shows, and I love that part. Just look at all their outfits.
Do you have to even sound check?
I don't know.
I mean, because it's the
same thing,
right?
I mean, we do one rehearsal before the run, and that's it. Yeah.
So let's say your show starts at 7 p.m. and I don't know exactly the time it starts. Let's say when can you get there?
Well, my show starts at 8. They gave me option of 8 or 9. I picked 8.
Yeah. I'd pick 5.
Exactly. I'm manifesting a happy hour tour.
Yeah. Can you walk in 15 minutes before?
No, because girls have to do all the things. I have to have 2 hours of hair and makeup, blah, blah, blah. But it's not bad. I get there at 5:30 probably, get hair and makeup, do my show, and I'm home by 11.
When you start playing these theaters again, I can just, it's definitely not the same. But the first time that I played the Bluebird, I'd been doing stand-up in theaters, but the first time I played the Bluebird and we played in the middle of it, people are right on you.
Yeah.
And it was uncomfortable for me because I wasn't used to people being right there.
That one's a little intimidating because there's nowhere to look besides in everyone's eyes the whole time.
And they're sitting right beside you.
You don't get a break from the eyeballs. You know what I mean? In theaters, I have a pit in Vegas, which is awesome. But I can sort of go back to the drum riser and take a sip and take a minute. It's not constant that close like the Bluebird,
When you're in Vegas, do you ever just go, you know what, let's just stay on the strip after a show and go out? If friends are in town, because you kind of live there for a little bit. If they're coming in special to see you, do you take them out and do that thing?
I don't, but my husband does. I'll tell you what, it's kind of hard to go do all that because I try to protect my voice. It's so dry out there, and then when you go in the casinos, which it's super fun, and I want to go see shows and go to all the restaurants, but it's smoky, and I realize right off the bat, you really have to pick and choose your timing. I'll go on a Sunday because I don't have a show till Wednesday, but I don't go out much because it's just, I try to protect it. You know what I mean? That's my job. So.
Has anybody cool that's been like, hey, it's Carrot Top, I want to come to the show, or hey, it's Wayne, because that's what I think of it when I think of Vegas.
Carrie actually came last time, and I went to her show. We had never been there at the same time because they usually stagger us, and her show was so good. I loved it so much, and we got to hang out, and it was fun to see. I've actually never seen Carrie's show in general. After all these years, we've just never played the same places, and so it was really fun. I loved seeing that, and I've been to a couple of other shows, but there's always something to do. You just have to pick and choose.
Which my picking is going back home.
That's me too.
Yeah.
Well, if I'm being honest, that's my vibe too. I have a great house. We have a view of the strip from our house in the burbs. So I can see the sin, but not be in the sin.
Yeah, all the guys, we'll go out and I'll work. We'll be working out there for something, and they want to go do Vegas stuff, and I just want to go to the room and hang.
Yeah.
Just hang out and think about what I could be doing.
Yeah. I don't gamble. But my husband loves it. So sometimes it's good for me. He drags me out here and there. It's good.
What's the difference in your job now? Because again, you're now basically running a label as well. Like what pressures have been added to your, day to day, week to week?
You know what? I'm so excited about it. Big Loud Texas is like this. It feels so right. John Randall and I partner with Big Loud to like keep that outlaw movement going. That was so inspiring to not just from Texas, but like, Willie and Waylon and the boys are such a big part of country music and why it is the way it is. And so like, helping to like nurture the next generation of that is so important to me. And, it's not, most labels don't hire artists for the artists. You know what I mean? And that's kind of my gig. I was like, look, I don't want to do any of the businessy stuff. I just want to be an artist for the artists when they need something or bounce something off of or want to write songs or whatever. I just want to be like, you don't know till you've done it, and I've been in it for a long time. So that's what I'm excited about is like helping these younger artists like find their footing and being a shoulder they can lean on.
Anybody that you've heard that we maybe haven't heard yet that you're so excited about, existing in this space?
Our first artist is Dylan Gossett that we signed, and he's out there kicking so much butt. I mean, he's killing it. And we've got a couple more on the docket that I love. And so we're brand new. I mean, this just started. So like John Randall and I have just been digging in and like looking through Instagram and TikTok trying to.
So you are doing that?
Yeah.
You're basically A&Ring, but just digitally.
We are. We're just, my parents were at a songwriters sort of like showcase in Fort Worth last weekend, and we're sending us a bunch of artists that they thought were cool. And we're just starting to dig around and like meet people and, see who fits with our vibe.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's really cool.
And it's probably a bit refreshing and fulfilling in a much different way.
It is. And it's like, it gives you sort of, you can see like the new through their eyes, like all the bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, like they're just starting their journey. And, mine started in 2004. So it's like, I get to sort of relive that new, exciting, like the look on their face. It makes me feel excited with them. And like, I love it. And John Randall is such a great partner. We've been working together for a long time and making music together for a long time. So yeah, it's going to be such a cool journey and like something so different than what I've done just as being an artist this whole time.
If you were to go back to, teenage Miranda, like what do you think the top 2 or 3 artists were that you listened to? Napster, whatever the case is.
Oh my God.
Well,
I haven't even heard that word in forever.
I know. Overall, who do you think the artists are you've listened to the most?
Merle Haggard, for sure. The most of all, probably Emmylou Harris and the Dixie Chicks. That's the ones that come to my mind first.
Did you ever have a MySpace page and put a song up on your MySpace page?
No, because I put songs out like even before that, I think.
But not even yours, but did you ever have a MySpace page and like pick somebody else's?
I didn't have a MySpace page. Like I sort of skipped that. I'm not good
for you.
I'm not good at any of that. Mm-hmm. So, I tried to post yesterday. It took me like an hour.
On MySpace? No, man, it's down. MySpace doesn't exist anymore.
He's like, oh, poor thing.
Yeah.
No, even on Instagram, I don't have TikTok on my phone. I don't know how to use it. I have a TikTok and she uses all my content, but I don't know.
Is TikTok a
Laura,
girl?
No.
Oh, it's an actual
Laura,
human.
Yeah, sweet Laura. She's like, she tries to help me because I'm stuck at all that.
Did you ever have a hip hop phase or a rock phase yourself?
I've never had another phase, but just redneck.
What about bluegrass? Did you ever have like a bluegrass phase? Not even to perform, but just to listen to?
I did one. I love bluegrass. I went through a bluegrass phase. I went through like a really long blues phase, listening wise, and I went through a really long 1940s music phase.
I don't even know what the 40s is musically.
It's so. You should like put it on when you're cooking.
Like jazz?
I think like da 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 da.
Yeah.
You do a little flapper.
Yeah, when
Big
you're
band?
cooking and you're like,
so good.
just cooking dinner and put it on. It's so fun to listen to.
But I don't even know what the 40s is. I know 50s.
40s takes you back a little bit. Like it just feels, I don't know. It's different than 50s. It's not doo-wop.
Like Cool 95. Play the 50s.
Like Billie Holiday. That was 40s.
Yep.
My wife listens to that while she cooks.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When you're
Miranda
cooking,
said.
yeah, it's the best.
I just didn't know what it was.
It's so cool.
And sometimes she plays like French music too, and I don't know what the words are, so I don't listen.
I don't know about that.
I love French music because I don't know what the words are.
It's all melody.
Because I can like rest my brain. Like,
will you watch a movie that's not English?
No, I can't do the captions. I cannot. I try.
I just watched Anatomy of a Fall. It was a Best Picture, whatever. Yeah. It's tough for me.
Is it all closed caption? I mean,
well, I would say it's like 35% English, and part of it's they're trying to get her to talk. They're like, she's in court, and like, you need to talk in French. And she's like, so there's definitely an English element to it, but I struggle, and I will not. I will be so anti, but I did watch Squid Game, and that was one of my favorite shows ever, and it's all Korean.
Is it?
I know Korean now fluently.
Just the reading along gives me anxiety because I get behind where I start to zone out, and I'm like,
And you can't look at your phone.
No, not at all.
But you can put the words on to talk in English by somebody overdubbed at times, but their mouths are off.
Yeah, that drives me nuts.
Yeah, so, and I get made fun of because I miss a lot of good cinema, but I'm like, we didn't have cinema in Arkansas.
No.
Like we had movies.
We did too.
They weren't from other countries.
Exactly.
But it's almost like musicals where I didn't know anything about musicals. And I always thought I don't like musicals. And then I saw Wicked.
I loved Wicked.
Yeah, I was like 30 years old.
I've seen it 3 times.
And I was like, this is amazing.
Yeah.
And so musicals I'm a little cooler with now because I've seen some really good ones. I just wasn't exposed to them.
I struggle with some of them because they get so big and dramatic and the singing so much sometimes. But the great ones, Wicked's one of my favorites.
Did you ever see Hamilton?
I didn't.
I was confused at Hamilton because I went and my agent was like, hey, if you're in New York, you should go to Hamilton. And I was like, okay, cool. And then I kept waiting for them to catch me up on all the stuff they were rapping about. And they never stopped rapping. And then it took me like a third of the way through. And I'm like, oh, I guess I should pay attention because it's like closed captions.
Yeah.
It's like if I look, they rapped the whole, and then it was amazing. But I was like, I'm lost.
Yeah. I'm a little bit ADD for like things you have to really focus on. I have to be told you need to focus on this.
Do you still write consistently while you're performing consistently?
I've been writing pretty consistent this year. Yeah.
On a show day, will you write it all?
But I don't write it all on tour, and I don't write it all in Vegas. So no, I can't. I don't. It's 2 different brains. I used to, and I know a lot of artists do. It's a lot. Like I found myself when I would bring writers out on the bus, I would like forget lyrics like to my oldest songs that night.
Like there's only so much space,
exactly,
and the
like
new one took over.
Leave. White Liar was gone, and the new song's like right in the front of my brain. I'm like, no one knows this yet.
Yeah. So the Residency, the final 9 dates, dates through March and some April dates, and then that's going to be it for at least this version of it.
Yeah,
for a while.
That's it for a while. Yeah.
Do you collect anything?
I collect salt and pepper shakers.
You do?
I do.
Like at Cracker Barrel?
Like little, like, I don't know. It kind of started like, I don't know, a long time ago. People would just like give me salt and pepper shakers, like fans at meet and greets or like for Christmas. Like, and so and then I met Loretta and she was like, let me show you my salt and pepper shaker collection. And I was like, okay, now it feels cool. Cause I was like, is this a Meemaw like habit I have?
But was she a Meemaw when you met her and she said, let me show you my salt and pepper?
Yeah, but she's still Loretta Lynn.
Absolutely.
So like the coolest Meemaw ever.
Okay.
So I was like, okay, well I'm sticking in the course then.
Do you keep them somewhere? Do you have
I have like a little tchotchke cabinet.
Yeah. Are they like, do you have it like from all states?
Yeah, like I remember where most of them are from. Like or who gave them to me or why, or I pick them up in a cool town or whatever.
Miranda is also part of the special we're running on our iHeart Country channel, which from your bar. So we're going to air this, and we were talking about it before you came in. And so, I mean, really cool. I mean, you've been in this town longer than I have, but it's weird. It's like, and I hope you take this the right way, like you've grown into a whole different version of like this, not even an artist, but now you're like running things. It's really cool to see.
Well, thank you.
And I think it's a great example for other people too, because it's not like you had to do it. You wanted to do it. And now you're over in this world creating for other people while still doing it for yourself. And I think that it's pretty inspirational to folks who see that you can pivot, modify, and grow and be fulfilled in different ways. So to me, it's super cool.
I think you have to, and especially I was the first female on Broadway to have the bar, and I take that very seriously. Like I feel honored, and I feel like it's once the music leads everything, but then you're able to expand and become a brand, and that's what we've done. And it's my team is amazing. My manager, Marianne Kraft, has been with me for 21 years. I mean, we've been together
That's super cool.
the whole time, and it's just me and her and our girls at the office. It's an all-female team, and my band and crew. Like it takes a village to make it happen, but if everybody's got the same goals, it's like it goes way beyond the music. And that's just a farther reach and a farther stretch to bring other eyeballs to country music.
I collect, and by the way, my wife said thank you for the boots. She got them. She loves them.
You're welcome.
And hers are to wear. The ones you sent me, I have. And so you signed.
Did I sign them?
Yeah, one of them, or somebody did. Oh yeah, right.
Oh
there.
yeah, there it is.
Somebody
That's me.
Right there. Yeah. Would you sign the other one?
Yeah.
Because we'll auction them off for St. Jude.
For sure.
So I collect boots signed by Miranda. I only have 2 of them right now. It's the maximum number that my wife will let me keep in the house. Miranda.
I also collect dogs, as you know. So.
Yes.
I do
But
collect
you don't
dogs.
lock them in a tchotchke or
I do not. They're
Yeah.
not a no.
yeah, they get to live their own happy lives. Miranda, thank you. Congratulations on everything. And you guys, the final 9 dates of her Vegas residency start March 20th, so that's next week. We'll be re-airing the iHeart Country Live special with Miranda on March 20th on the Women of iHeart Country channel, in so many places to celebrate this. And then, if you come to Nashville, check out Casa Rosa Tex-Mex Cantina. So
Thanks, Bobby, for the plugs.
Doing a lot. And I try to fit them in organically, too, so people...
You do great.
But at the end, I just want to list it back out again. Thank you. We
Wait,
love you.
I got a question.
Okay, go ahead.
It's very important. Like at your shows in Vegas, do you ever pull anybody on stage and just like to come up and sing with you, or is it like no, can't do that?
I mean, no, not fans. We dialed it in, so people always ask me, "Did you change the show up?" I'm like, it took us so long to like curate the show, and now I feel like it's muscle memory, and I kind of know what's going on, and I feel like I don't want to change it that much because the production that you get to have in Vegas is so extra.
Yeah.
Like I want those moments to happen.
Gotcha. Yeah, because my buddy Ryan's going on March 22nd.
You wanted to pull him up. You
and
were gonna ask
he's
him.
in admin right is where his seats are.
Well, I'll give him a wink and a nod. How about that?
And he'll be one of the best dressed. But I just was like, hey, maybe she'll pull you on
Did
stage.
you tell him that you would tell her to pull him on stage?
Yeah, I just said.
Like
I said
you can't fulfill that promise.
Yeah.
Okay.
I said, hey, dude, you're going. I'll get you on stage. And
But now you can't.
now I'm gonna text him and be like, hey, not gonna happen. She's gonna give me a wink.
Well, here's the thing too. Those drinks they make in that theater are very strong, so I never know what state people are in to pull them on stage.
Totally understand.
You Wordle?
Huh?
Yeah, exactly.
Wordle, exactly.
Wordle. I don't know what Wordle is.
Oh, dude. While she was here?
Yeah, did you find one?
Yeah, I did it.
It's a game. Lunchbox doesn't like music. Like just generally. It's not anybody's music specifically. He doesn't know about music, doesn't care about music.
Okay.
He
cool.
doesn't not like it. He just has no interest in music generally.
I don't seek it out. Like
It's
in
the only
my
person
car,
I've ever met like that.
No, don't turn it on in my house. I never have music on.
It's kind of a sad existence. I'm gonna just say it.
Agree. But
Thank
when an
you.
artist
A lot of
comes
people
in,
say that.
in order to look like he's doing something because he doesn't know what to do, he does a Wordle.
Yeah.
Which is a game.
It's a New York Times game.
No, it's a game. No, it's a game.
New York Times.
Is it like a crossword puzzle?
Yes, basically.
Kind of. It's okay. So it's a 5-letter word.
Oh boy, he's tried
Oh,
to describe
God.
this before.
No. And you guess a word. It can be any 5-letter word in the world. And so, like, my first guess was clean. And so I got the C, the L are in the word, but they were in the wrong spot. And A is in the right spot. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to get it in 2 again because I've already got 3 out of the 5 letters.
Yeah.
My next guess, focal. The O-C-A-L, all in the right spot. The F not right.
Vocal?
Local.
It's local.
Oh.
So I got it in 3.
I do crosswords sometimes on the like my morning news or whatever.
Yeah.
And I can't sit here anymore because I collect salt and pepper shakers and do crossword puzzles. So now the cat's out of the bag. I'm not rock and roll at all.
But I would say that you don't do crosswords while you're doing your show working, where he's working and he's
No.
sneaking off doing Facebook chat.
I do
And-
chat Facebook a lot too.
But sometimes people ask me like when I'm doing like my oldest songs I've just done for so many times. I do
out.
like make grocery list or be like, oh yeah, I gotta figure out what's for after show. Like,
Oh no, Ryan just thumbs up that I said, hey, I'm gonna tell her to get you on stage. And now I have to text him and say, you're not gonna get on stage.
yeah.
Oh boy.
So yeah.
He thumbs up it though.
Oh, well, that's for you to deal with, buddy.
Like he's excited.
All right. Miranda, thank you for coming in.
Thank y'all
Really
so
appreciate you.
much.
There she is. Miranda Lambert, everybody.
Yes.